For dinner today, I'm going to cook this whole chicken, but I'm going to butterfly it. So what I'm going to do is just remove the chicken from the plastic. So I've got a whole chicken here. I'm going to butterfly it. So what I'm going to do first is wash the chicken and clean it and remove all the things that are, like excess feathers and stuff, like all the unnecessary skin. And so I'm just washing my chicken. So I'm cooking a whole chicken. I'm just going to clean the chicken and remove any of this stuff. You see there? Just remove that. Clean the chicken nicely. I'm just removing that stuff and wash it, wash it, wash it, wash it. Clean everything and wash all that. Right, so today I'm cooking a whole chicken, but I'm going to butterfly the chicken. So what I have here is the cleaned chickens, which I'm going to flip to this side. And so I'm going to use a plastic, cutting board and then put my chicken there, just like that. So what I need to do is just cut. You see this part here? So I'm going to cut. My knife is very sharp, so I'm going to cut and remove this part. You can use a scissors if you've got a scissors. So just cutting the chicken like that. So also I'm going to remove this part also, which I'm going to use to make chicken stock. So if you don't want to remove this part, you can just leave it there. But for me, I'm just gonna use this to make my stock. All right. Now this is removed. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna open my chicken just like that and cut this bone here. Make sure the chicken goes open just like that. I'm going to put my chicken in, so just bring the oven tray, and just like that, and then put my chicken like that. So this is how the chicken looks. And make sure the chicken, the wings are tucked in just like that, and just like that. So for my seasoning, I'm just going to now make the seasoning. So for the seasoning, I'm going to use fresh vegetables for the seasoning, fresh vegetables and some spices, which I'm going to put in a blender. So, guys, thank you for watching. I'm just making a whole chicken, but I'm butterflying the chicken. So this is what I do. It cooks faster. So it's a weeknight dinner, which I'm going to cook a little bit faster. So usually to cook the whole chicken, you need like 60 to 75 minutes, but I'm going to cook this chicken in 45 minutes because I've butterflied it. All right, so let's make the seasoning. So I'm just using, so this is my small blender. I'm putting my onion. So just dice onion. I've got one medium-sized red onion, which I've cut, and just gonna put it in there. And I've got one medium-sized tomato, which I have cut, and I'm putting it in there. So that's a tomato. Now for the spices, black pepper, a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of paprika, now some salt, teaspoon of salt, all-purpose seasoning. All right, some oil, about 3 tablespoons of oil. Some green and red capsicum. So just green capsicum. So I'm just creating the marinade here. And then I've got my red capsicum. If you want chili, you can put a little bit of chili in there. For me, my children don't like chili, so I'm not gonna put any chili, but I'm going to put red capsicum. Also, I'm going to add some garlic. You can add garlic powder or fresh garlic, but I've got fresh garlic, so I'm going to add about 5 cloves of garlic. I'm just gonna peel the garlic and chuck it in there. And just to help with the tenderizing of the chicken, once my marinade is cooked, is made, I'm going to add a little bit of natural yogurt. But for now, I'm just gonna use this. So guys, feel free to use any spices that you like to use. But for me, I'm just using the fresh veggies that I normally use when I'm cooking. So I'm just peeling the garlic and then I'll add it in there. So if you have got a whole chicken and you want to cook it faster, you can just butterfly it and like like I did, cut it in, cut it like that, and then just in the oven, bake in the oven for 45 minutes. All right, so now my garlic is ready. I'm just going to put the garlic in there. Just wait. So I'm going to blend all this together. So don't worry is that it's not fitting, but I'm blending this together. So now I'm adding my garlic, 5 cloves of garlic. And now it's time to blend. Just gonna. Sorry guys for the noise. So now this is my marinade, which it looks just like that. So I'm going to add some Greek yogurt just to mix it in there, just to help with the tenderizing of the chicken. So just 1 tablespoon, I'm putting it in. And then just gonna blend again. All right, so bringing back the chicken. So this is my butterflied chicken. I'm going to pour the marinade just like that. So this marinade is, you can marinate overnight. So you can marinate overnight, or you can marinate like 30 minutes or 1 hour. But let me just see. I'm going to marinate for about 30 minutes. So I'm just going to spread this around. So this is just to make sure the chicken is marinated. So marinate your chicken and then flip, and make sure this side is also coated in the juices. All right, guys. So you can even put a little bit of the marinade on under the skin, just under the skin. So the chicken is marinating right now, guys. So this is how you can make the butterfly chicken with whatever marinade you like. But this is how I made my liquid marinade with onion, tomato, garlic, paprika, black pepper, all pepper seasoning, and some capsicum and salt and oil. So this is gonna be what we are having for dinner. All right, guys. So now cooking the I'm gonna cook the chicken in the oven. I've marinated enough. I'm going to cover with foil. So cover with foil. Cooking for 30 minutes. On the foil. I'm cooking for 30 minutes with the foil, and then after that, I'll remove the foil. So 30 minutes in the oven.